Hi, welcome to my channel, 369 Tarot. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I'm going to do a reading for you tonight. So this reading is going to be a karmic reading. So fair warning before we get started, these do have a tendency to get pretty intense, okay? Just take the messages as they personally resonate with you. Information for personal and private readings are down below each video in the description box below, along with information on how to email me to order a reading and how to make payments. If you'd like to help support the channel, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment down below. And I just want to thank all of you for your comments as well. So let's go ahead and get started here. This reading is going to be between Divine Feminine and the Karmic partner, okay? Spirit, please reveal to me what is the mutual energy between this Divine Feminine for this reading and the Karmic partner. What is the mutual energy? What's going on in the relationship? Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me the Divine Feminine energy towards the Karmic partner. Spirit, please reveal to me the Karmic partner's energy towards the Divine Feminine. Okay, interesting. We got 2 for their energy. Okay. So in the mutual energy, we got the Princess of Wands. Okay. The first thing I'm really picking up here between the Princess of Wands and the Queen of Wands is that there could be a child involved here. Okay. This actually could be a child that this karmic partner has from a previous marriage or a previous relationship. Okay. So I do feel like there's a child that they take care of, Divine Feminine, and may not be your child. Okay. It may be or it may not be, but what I'm really picking up on here is that it is a child from a previous relationship. Okay. Okay, so that's one thing I'm seeing here, but what I'm getting here about this karmic is that they don't really pay too much attention to this child. Okay, feminine, I feel like you're very, very involved in this child's life with the 6 of Cups coming out here. Okay, so you're very close to this child. I do feel like it's a daughter. I feel like it's, excuse me, a feminine energy. Okay, this child really looks up to you. Okay, feminine. So I feel like you and this child are very, very close. So I feel like this karmic masculine has custody of this child is really what I'm picking up, and they are a little bit neglectful emotionally. Okay. They're kind of directionless. This masculine is. So I feel like you really took them under your wing, feminine, and you were just there for them as, you know, a caregiver and as a teacher. Okay, someone to give love, someone to give emotional support. And I think that this child really grew like a liking to you. This child really loves you, and I feel like they really look at you as a role model. They look up to you. Okay. This karmic masculine, I just feel like, yeah, they have like a baby's mom. Maybe they have more than one. But I am picking that up. They have a lot of very quick moving relationships in their past. A lot of sexual relationships to where, you know, there was no plan. There was no like direction to the relationship or to the friendship. Like this may be something to where it was just like hooking up pointlessly, that type of energy, but it did lead to having a child here. Okay. So again, just take what resonates with you. All right, let's go ahead and clarify this energy. Okay, sorry about that. My cards are all the way down here at the bottom. There we go. Right. Okay. Spirit, tell me about the Princess of Wands, the mutual energy. Tell me about the Princess of Wands. I feel like this child is really, really hyper, is one of the things that I'm getting here. But yeah, I feel like this karmic masculine, they just are kind of directionless. They don't really have a plan for their life, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, I feel like this masculine also has a hard time following through with plans that they've laid out for themselves, paths that they've laid out for themselves, so they have a hard time following through. Okay, Spirit, tell me about the Princess of Wands and the mutual energy. All right, we got cuffing season, finding winter's warmth, and remember who you are and where you come from. Okay, so this masculine, I feel, is very, very, you know, I feel like it's really hard for them to raise a feminine. I feel like it's really hard for them to have like a female or feminine daughter. I feel like this is somebody who in the past like took advantage of feminine energies and maybe even still does, okay? And I think that inwardly they definitely struggle with that because now they have a daughter, and I feel like it's almost like they just try to like kind of block certain things out, like it's really hard to explain. So they're a little bit cold. They're a little bit distant to their child, to this daughter. And again, I feel like there's a certain level here from this masculine of disrespect for the feminine energy. Okay, and I think this stems from childhood as well. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing for this masculine, there is some issues with the mother. Okay, I feel like this mother was like overly cruel, overly materialistic. They were vain. That's another thing that I'm picking up here. Very vain, their mother was. And I feel like this masculine never felt close for their mother, and they developed a lot of resentment towards their mother. Okay, so they never really felt like they were there for them. So this masculine started acting out in that way, I feel, as a teenager, especially with the page here. As a teenager, and I feel that they acted out sexually. And I feel like as a teenager, this masculine was very promiscuous. And they did, I feel, take advantage of feminines, and they took advantage of women, and they may have even used women sexually. And part of that was that acting out, having resentment for the feminine energy. But really, that resentment was really for their mother being so distant, being so vain. So as a child, this masculine was looking up at their mother, you know, and they felt like they didn't exist. Like they felt like the mother only saw themselves. I do feel like this masculine has a sister, and I think that the sister got a lot of attention from the mother, and I think this mother did not know how to be close to masculine energy. Okay, like they didn't know how to be a mother like to a masculine. That's something that I'm picking up, and there are actually feminines like this, okay? So they didn't know how to mother a masculine. They didn't know what to do. Like it's like they were so disconnected from their inner masculine that they had forgotten just how to be a mother, period, to this little boy who is this karmic masculine. Okay, So this masculine developed a resentment, and I definitely think that at times too, this mother was very, very cruel. Just very cruel, like punishments that were like overly done, like cruel punishments for, for if this masculine did something wrong when they were a child. And I feel like the daughter didn't really get treated this way. And I feel like there's a certain level of denial as well, from this masculine sister, that any of that actually took place. So there's a denial of the emotions, and there's a denial of that energy as well. Okay. Because they weren't treated that way. So, it's like they might talk to their sister about it, and the sister's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not the way it was. And so this, karmic develops even more resentment for the feminine energy. Okay. So there's a mother who was a karmic, right? This karmic's mother, they were a karmic as well, and they had resentment towards masculine energies, right? And so the funny thing is, their son carried on this karma, and they developed that resentment towards the feminine energy. So it is a cycle that's being carried generationally for this masculine, and it is a generational karma that needs broken. And what I'm seeing here is that with this child, it's even starting with this child, with this karmic's child, right? Because they're feeling kind of unwanted by their father, is what I'm seeing here. And they're really clinging on to you, feminine, as a divine feminine energy. And there is a certain element of resentment that is being built, like deep down underneath. Okay. And I feel like if it wasn't for you, feminine, being so loving, being so accepting here, there would be a lot of resentment already. Okay. So it's almost like you're helping to smooth and calm, the waters of emotions. Scorpio, I'm getting for this divine feminine. For the masculine, I have Cancerian energy, and I have fire, Aries, Leo, Saggy. But what I'm seeing here is they have a fiery moon. Okay, a very fiery moon. And I feel like they think, not that they think, but they act without thinking. Okay, so this is someone who might get triggered very easily, who just doesn't think before acting. Okay, that's how this masculine is. And they can be very, very loud sometimes. They could be very aggressive sometimes, intimidating even. Okay. And also emotionally cruel at times. Okay. Especially towards feminine energy. And this is somebody who doesn't understand that they are being that way towards a feminine energy. So this person might put down feminine, insult feminine, or be just very disrespectful, or say something just so like your jaw would drop. Like any feminine or woman around them would be like shocked at some of the things they say, but they're just like, what? They act like it's normal. They even might justify it at times. And I have to say it's that resentment towards the feminine energy. Okay. So it's that coming out. It's the unconscious coming out, and they are very unbalanced between their inner feminine and inner masculine energy. Okay. So that's one of the things I'm seeing. And then, when you're very unbalanced, with one of your energies, like feminine or masculine, you can build up a resentment for the other sex. Okay. So that's a very unbalanced energy. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about this feminine's energy towards this masculine. Okay, we got Saboteur in reverse. Feminine, you feel like this masculine has to like destroy everything that's going good for them. Anything in their life that is a blessing, anything that's going really good for them, you feel like they just have to destroy it. You see them as like this destructive force that goes through, like just knocking things down. It's almost as if they won't allow themselves to accept anything good for themselves. Okay, feminine, you just want to stop them from destroying everything around them. That's what I'm seeing here. You just want to stop them from hurting their own daughter, their own child emotionally, you know? That's what I'm seeing here with Saboteur, okay? Feminine, I think you are really, really kind. You're very emotional. You're very in touch with your inner child. And I think that you do have a special place in your heart for children, and you just have a way with children. So I think that, you know, this child was automatically very naturally drawn to you. All right. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about, show me this masculine's energy towards this feminine. Okay, we got the Shadow Queen. So yes, the unconscious coming out, the unconscious feminine, that feminine resentment, all of that coming out, especially with the moon here. Okay, and they do act out, and I feel they don't even realize it. And I feel that if you call them out, they get angry, they get upset, they get loud, they try to justify the things they say. And some of the things they say and justifying it might even be harmful to hear for a young woman, is what I'm picking up here. A young woman or a young teen or a young child, however old this child is, right? It might even be detrimental for them to hear their father speaking that way, because what they're doing is like putting down feminines. Maybe they're saying that feminines are weak. Maybe they're saying that, you know, masculines are superior to feminines, that feminines should obey masculines no matter what. Maybe they're saying that you need to listen to them because of, you know, you're a female and they're male, so they're stronger than you. Maybe they are saying things like that, and you feel like it's very detrimental to the child here because it is a young feminine, and those things are very detrimental to a young feminine to hear, you know, because we don't want our females growing up thinking that way, especially if they get themselves in a situation or a relationship that's very controlling or dangerous. We don't want them thinking that they just have to submit and that's the way that it is, you know? So it's really important to empower our feminines, you know, our young feminines, our children, you know, female and male alike, because if we don't empower them, you know, there could be built up resentment, like this masculine who has all this built up resentment for the feminine energy, even towards his own daughter. And, you know, I've met the opposite too. I've met feminine and used to know feminine energies who literally just do not like other feminines either. Like they just cannot stand other feminines. It doesn't matter who they are. And this goes to the extent of their own mother and daughter. Okay, so there are karmic energies like that. There are karmic cycles like that, and karmic curses really that you carry. And that's what I'm seeing here. And sometimes they are generational. So feminine, what I'm seeing right now for you, what you're actually doing is holding off a generational curse. You're holding off this generational curse, okay, by being there for this child and by giving them emotional support and love, okay? Because what I'm seeing here is this child feels very lost and they feel directionless, okay? So let's get some more cards here. Okay, just had to turn off my heater. It's been so beautiful outside, but once it gets dark, then it's like it gets so cold. Okay, Spirit, please reveal to me, show me this feminine's thoughts towards this karmic masculine. Okay, we got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So you're at a loss, feminine. You don't know what to say here. That's what I'm seeing here. You just have no words. You don't know what to say. You really wish that things would change. Okay? You wish that your person would see the light, would come out of the darkness, right? And I also feel like your person is a little bit controlling. We got the 5 of Swords here as well. So they're playing some mind games here. And I feel like they won't admit that they're doing it. They don't see that they're doing it. Okay, it is coming from the unconscious, okay, with the moon here. It's that resentment for the feminine coming out, okay? And there's nothing that you did. There's nothing that this little girl did, okay? This is a karmic generational curse this masculine has inherited from their mother, okay? So with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, feminine, again, this is this child and the 5 of Pentacles, and the snow coming down and it being very cold, but you have this child, you know, under your wing, and you're keeping this child warm in the cold. You're like almost holding off this generational curse, right? That's coming for this child, and you're like, hold on, you know, just hold on. You're hoping that your masculine can change. You're hoping that they're gonna see that there is hope, that there is light, you know, that they could surrender control, and stop trying to control every situation in their life, and stop trying to control everyone around them, right? That's what you're hoping. You're hoping that they'll see that those thoughts, the way that they've been thinking, the things they've been saying is wrong, right? You're hoping that they'll see that that way of thinking and that mentality can hurt others and it damages relationships. You're hoping that you might see a real change from them. Maybe you might even get them to heal. You're hoping that they will take up one of these opportunities that have come their way that they've turned down. This person has a lot of opportunities to move forward in their life, and they just don't take them, is what I'm seeing here. Okay. I also think that this masculine might be struggling financially is another thing. That's another thing. So feminine, you're like, why aren't you taking the opportunities that are being handed to you and offered to you when you are struggling financially? Feminine, I think you're coming to their aid in more ways than one. You're helping them out financially, and you're helping them out emotionally with this child as well. So you're hoping that they can come around. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about this feminine's thoughts towards this masculine. Okay, we got triggers. This is meant to awaken you. Learn from the pain. You're hoping that your person will awaken. You're hoping that they will wake up. See that they're hurting those around them. See that they're triggering something in this child that they have had triggered in them. Okay? See that they aren't happy with themselves. It's not that they're not happy with you, feminine. It's not that they're not happy with their daughter, right? They're not happy with themselves. They've been seeking validation outside of themselves. This is a masculine that believes that it is a feminine's job to make them happy. And any time that they're not happy, any time that they feel angry, anytime they feel upset, anytime they feel triggered, it's the feminines around them. It's their fault. That's the type of karmic I'm reading here. Okay, because ever since they were young, they've been searching for that feminine validation since they were very young that they didn't receive from their mother. Okay, and they haven't been happy with themselves. They got so used to searching for this validation that it's almost like they took it as an automation. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me about the emotions that this feminine has towards this masculine. We have death here. Transition. Again, it's about a change. You feel like you can't move forward. You can't continue the way that it's been because it's been very hurtful. Okay, that's how you feel. You're at a loss. You feel like this person has hurt you and they've hurt you deeply. Okay, so you want an ending to this. You want them to stop acting like they're powerless in their situation, to stand up, to make some effort, to make their life better. You want them to stop being manipulative, stop trying to control everything and everyone, to tell everyone what to do, tell everyone what to think, feeling like everyone needs to cater to them mentally and emotionally and validate every single thing. And I do feel like, yeah, this is an abusive masculine, okay, with the Five of Swords here. They are emotionally abusive. They are emotionally manipulative. And feminine, you don't know how much more you can take here. Your heart is hurting for this child, most of all, is what I'm seeing. Spirit, please reveal to me. Please reveal to me, tell me more about the emotions this feminine has towards her masculine, this karmic masculine. Duality, you've known the worst, prepping for the best. So feminine, I feel like you're hoping for the best. You're hoping that things will change. You still have a lot of hope in your person. You still believe that they could turn their behavior around. There's still a part of you that wants to believe that wants to believe that they can heal, that they can surrender all their control. Okay. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me about the intentions this feminine has towards this karmic. Four of Wands, foundation and commitment. Okay. So yeah, definitely there could be a commitment here. I got the double fours. All right. So you feel like you can never be secure with this person because you can't feel secure emotionally. You can't feel secure mentally or financially. Okay. It's like they are pulling every solid step that you have built down this staircase, right, out from under you. It's almost like they are purposely destroying everything, right? That's what I'm feeling here. Financially, mentally, emotionally. Okay, so this foundation is crumbling. It's being shaken. Feminine, you've taken a major financial hit from this person. You don't see how you can continue on the way that it is. All right, Spirit, tell me more. You're hoping they can become more emotionally stable, but we got the Tower here. Again, whatever you built is being shaken down. It is being shook to the core. It is being torn down with this Tower. Okay, this is divine intervention. Spirit is stepping in here and is like, okay, no more. No more. Feminine, what you really want to do is leave, walk away. Okay, I feel like you may share a home together. I feel like you really want to walk away. Okay, Spirit, tell me more. What does this feminine want from this masculine? You just want to find some peace of mind. Okay, you want to find peace within, and you feel like you're always walking on eggshells around this person, always in anxiety, never knowing what they're going to say next. Okay, that you just want peace. You just want calmness amidst this Tower. Let's take a look at this Tower. Spirit, tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. Okay, we got the 10 of Cups. So this person put on an act in front of you. They put on a show in front of you, an illusion. You know, for a period of time, they made you feel extremely happy, like you were the only person in the world. You had no problem committing to them. And it wasn't till after you actually committed to this person, you started seeing the hatefulness. You started seeing the manipulation. You started seeing the deception, destroying everything around them, the destructive energy, the resentfulness towards the feminine, the hatred, all of that. It started coming out only after you committed. You realized they had put on a show, put on a face, a mask, and it was all an illusion, that wasn't even who they are. Spirit, tell me more about the Tower. Look at that, 10 of Swords. You feel betrayed. You feel backstabbed, okay? And you feel like this person hurts you over and over again with the things they say. They really trigger you emotionally, and put you down as a feminine, put you down as a woman, as a lady, and they do this even in front of their own daughter. And it's almost like they're like teaching this to their daughter, feminine, and I feel like that really hurts your heart, is what I'm seeing here. 10-10, feminine, you've been seeing 10-10 a lot lately. And this is telling you, Spirit is coming in. Spirit has brought this Tower in, right? It's being shaken. You're being woke up. You're being woken up to see and to realize that this has been illusion. Whoever you think this person is not really who they are. Because this person, the person you're with, this karmic, they've been hiding in the shadows, their true face, their true nature. And it's only just begun to come out. Okay, so let's take a look at the actions that you're going to take towards this masculine. 6 of Cups, feminine. I feel you're definitely a Scorpio. Okay, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We got the 6 of Cups. This is speaking about the children, the child. You're staying because of the child. I feel that you feel a sense of protectiveness around this child. You wish to help them. You wish to guard them from any deception, any abuse, any manipulation. That's what you're hoping with the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. Okay, so you're really confused with what you actually want because there is a child involved here. And I think that you are quite attached to this child. I think that this child reminds you a lot about yourself when you were a child growing up. Okay, and I think that feminine, what I'm seeing here is you were from a home that was very rocky, very unsteady. I feel like you're from a home where there was a lot of arguing from your parents, and it's almost like you want to shield this little girl from that. You want to, soothe this little girl's heart. You don't want them to go through that, is what I'm seeing here. But it's like you recognize the look in their eye, feeling like their father doesn't, want them. You recognize that in their eye, that's exactly how they feel. And I think that there's some guilt for you, feminine, and it makes you confused as to what you want because you love this child and you want to be there for them. Spirit, tell me more about the actions this feminine would like to take towards her masculine. Yeah, look, you feel that by staying here with this person, you're shielding this child from abuse. You're shielding them from emotional, physical, and mental abuse. And you feel like you can also help them to heal from, the emotional hurt that they're experiencing right now. Okay, so I do feel like that's the reason why you've chosen to stay with this person. But your soul is longing to leave. Your soul is longing for freedom. Okay, but there's an element of guilt here because of the child. So you're like shielding this child. There's a part of you that wonders if you do leave, you feel like the abuse might get especially bad for this child. So you feel you're here protecting them. Okay. All right, so let's get a message to you, feminine, about this masculine, okay? And some advice for you here. Okay. So you got miracles, feminine, okay? This is about expansion, the breath of life, and abundance. You have an opportunity coming to you very soon that is going to change everything for you. It's going to seem like a miracle when it comes in. It's a perfect solution for you and this child, feminine, for whatever this is, okay? And what Spirit is saying is the angels are blowing a breath of new life onto you now. You may have lost faith on your path, but now you can smile and you can know that Spirit is keeping his promise. God is keeping his promise. The heavenly realms are sending you waves of abundance, healing, and love, just like you asked for and like you prayed for, feminine. Your soul is expanding. So it is a great time to spread your gold-infused solar energy outwards and watch it return to you as prosperity. New opportunities and connections are aligning perfectly for you so your dreams can manifest. You are glowing bright. So when the unhappy people come to dim your shine, feminine, don't let them. Don't let them sway you from your powerful manifestation energy. Do you love yourself enough by now to embrace the miracle that is coming for you? That Spirit has tailor-made and tailor-fit just for you. And it's going to be perfect, okay? It's going to change everything here. This is an ending and a brand new beginning, okay? So let's take a look at this masculine's energy, this karmic masculine. Sorry about all the air traffic. I just don't know why there's so much. Spirit, please reveal to me, show me this masculine's thoughts towards this feminine. Okay, we got the King of Wands, and look, you came out as the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. So yes, they're kind of checked out. They're not really present. They're very self-absorbed, very, very selfish. Okay. And yes, abusive at times, very emotionally abusive. Okay. And again, putting down the feminine energy, feeling like they're very superior to women. Page of Cups to come along with that. They have no problem expressing what's on their mind, okay? And I feel like, feminine, there's times you are watching this person, they're saying things to you. You look behind their eyes and it feels like they are just gone. Like it feels like they are checked out. There's such a blankness and an emptiness behind their eyes sometimes, like you don't even know if they mean what they're saying. Like the passion is there, the anger is there, but there is nothing behind those eyes. And I think that it's yeah, it's interesting. Spirit, please reveal to me the thoughts this masculine has towards this feminine. Illusions, okay? They've been lying to themselves, okay? They block out their intuition, all right? And also, this person lies to you, feminine. They lie to themselves. They lie to you, okay? This masculine, I do feel like, does have, like, affairs, feminine. There's other people they're sexual with, and I'm getting that. But there's no, like, serious commitments. But this masculine, again, I feel like they were very promiscuous in their teenage years. They're still promiscuous. Okay, there's just no emotions attached. Okay. So that's one of the things I'm seeing. And it does go back to that disrespect, like disrespecting and resenting the feminine energy. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me about the emotions this masculine has towards this divine feminine. 9 of Swords, okay? So this is Swords energy. Deep inside of their heart, they know that they're destroying this relationship. They know that they're ruining it. There's many times that they stay up late at night thinking about the things they've said to you, the things they've said to their daughter, and they feel ashamed. There's many times they stay up with anxiety, not being able to sleep over the choices that they've made, over the things that they've said. But they have too big of an ego to even take responsibility for it. They have too much of an ego to even apologize for it. So they tell themselves you deserve it because you're a feminine. They let the resentment take over. It's easier than letting that ego crash down. It's easier than feeling like you're wrong. Spirit, tell me more about the emotions this masculine feels towards this feminine. Queen of Swords, look at that. Yes, they take it all out on you, feminine. Everything they take out on you, okay? Sometimes they stay awake at night and wonder how you really feel about them after what they've said towards you. They feel a tinge of fear on those days. 10 of Swords. They know that you must want to leave. They know that it must hurt what they say to you. There is times when they do regret it, but their ego won't let them come forward and admit that, okay? So they cover it up with more cruelty. They cover it up with more aggressiveness. Each time being more cruel. Each time trying to convince themselves that that's the truth, that you deserve it. Each time trying to cover up that breaking down of the ego. And each time they know, feminine, that you're one step closer to the door. And they're in fear of that. They have anxiety over that. But they know that it's inevitable. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the emotions this masculine feels towards this divine feminine. Nurture healthy relationships. So this is a very toxic relationship, okay? He's manipulated you, feminine. He's lied to you. He pretended to be somebody, excuse me, that he was not in order to get a commitment out of you. And then he changed. He changed like a blink of an eye. And you don't even know what happened, right? You don't even know what happened. Okay, this masculine does not know what a healthy relationship is because they don't understand what it is to be emotionally or mentally healthy. Spirit, please reveal to me, what does this masculine want out of this feminine? What do they want out of this feminine? What do they want from her? Okay, 6 of Pentacles, and I'm seeing the children here. Feminine, I do feel like they see you as a very good mother. They feel like they're very lucky and glad that their child has you, but I feel like they really want you to like take care of their children. They don't, it's almost like they don't want to be like bothered with that task. They feel like it's a woman's task is what I'm seeing here. So very kind of chauvinistic, you know. Spirit, tell me more. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, feminine, they don't want you to work. They just want you to stay home and take care of children. And like, that's what they want from you, is what I'm seeing here, okay? Spirit, tell me more about the intentions this masculine wants from this feminine. So yeah, they are very ungrounded. They are very disconnected. They don't want you to have like any lines outwards. They don't want you going to work. They kind of want you like dependent on them for money. They want you dependent on them and not being able to leave, really. Okay, they just want you there with them to take care of their child and reinforce this view that they have of themselves in the world. And you know, it's not okay. It's not okay, because deep inside, they know that you are getting ready to walk out that door. And they know the only thing keeping you here is this child. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me about the actions that this masculine is going to take towards this feminine. Five of Wands. Okay, so yeah, this is battling. This is arguments. This is aggressiveness. And feminine, I feel like when you try to walk away, they will try to tell you that you can't see this child. They're going to try to use this child against you. You're going to be very worried, and that's what you were afraid of in the first place. That's the whole thing that you're afraid of. And we have the Four of Wands, yeah. So it's like they're not going to allow you to see this child, and I feel like you're going to have some guilt. But sometimes we do have to walk away from a situation, no matter if we have guilt or not. But what I'm seeing here, feminine, is you're not going to have to worry about that, because you're going, Spirit is working on a tailor-made situation just for you. Okay, so this is going to solve these problems. I don't feel you're going to have to walk away from this child. I don't feel you're going to have to leave this child with this masculine. I feel like there's another option that's coming in for you. Okay, and I think it's something you've prayed about and you've asked Spirit about, and Spirit's like, yes, I'm here. It's coming. Spirit, tell me more about the actions. Yeah, so keep positive thoughts, feminine. Okay, take back your power with positive self-talk. This person speaks down to you constantly. And whenever you try to stick up for yourself, they blow up. They go off the handle. Okay, so Spirit's saying don't let them talk down to you. Don't let them put you down. Okay, this is someone that needs that foundation pulled out from under them so that they can learn their karmic lesson, because they're not going to learn it without it. This person is not going to learn their karmic lesson until they have lost everyone and everything. Okay, and I'm not saying that to be mean. That's just what I'm seeing. So let's take a look at the karmic lesson that you're learning, feminine, from this person. And let's take a look at the karmic lesson that they're learning from you. Okay. So feminine, what you're learning, we have joy. You can delight in the love of life and bring a spirit to fund all that you do, no matter the situation you're in. No one can take your happiness. No one can take your joy. Okay, and that's something that you're learning. That's your karmic lesson that you're learning, that no matter how hard someone puts you down, no matter how hard someone tries to push you down, insult you, say that you're not good enough, nobody can take your spirit, nobody can break your spirit, and nobody can take your joy, because you know exactly who you are, and you bring the spirit of love to everything that you do, and you have a love for life that can never be taken. And what your masculine is learning is patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So this is also about releasing control. Things not happening exactly how you want it and when you want it. Learning how to wait. And I feel that this masculine is meant to learn this lesson alone. Absolutely alone, with no one by their side. They're meant to learn patience. They're meant to learn that things don't happen on your time. They happen on everyone else's time. The people that you hurt. Forgiveness happens on their time, not yours. The people that you hurt. Also, letting transformation happen. So it's a hard lesson for this masculine. So that is the reading that I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. I hope it could help someone find some clarity and some insight. And if it resonated for you, leave me a like and a comment down below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.